Yo,
What's up, man? Yeah,
what's
it's your
happening?
favorite it's your favorite uncles, man.
Get ready, niece and neps. We got some hot topics for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need y'all opinions. So when we drop these hot topics, definitely comment, you know what I'm saying? And ask some of your family members on how they feel. You feel me?
Facts.
This
What's going on,
episode,
man?
this episode 3, you know what I'm saying? Plenty more to come though, you know what I mean? For all y'all just tapping in right now, man, y'all a part of something that's real beautiful, man.
Definitely. And we appreciate y'all for all and we appreciate all the views, all the participation. If you shared it, if you liked it, we definitely appreciate that.
Absolutely. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, man, and that bell, man. Like, subscribe, comment.
Definitely.
Guys, what we got today though?
All right, man. So I've been floating around on YouTube, like just getting just information, doing deep dives on things. And so I came across, it was really just talking about love and the different levels of love, I should say. And so, it kind of was talking about the difference between being in love and loving somebody. I know I heard that my whole life. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And I was just kind of like, what? I always thought that was the finesse game. But I see like a lot of people use that. My world kind of different. So it kind of made me think, what if you meet a woman, right? And she like, well, this is my ex. I don't know, like when you involve kids, it's kind of different. So we might have to have a couple layers of this conversation. Because you got ex-husbands, baby daddies, and just an ex. And I want to ask the fellas, how would you feel getting into a relationship with somebody and you like, why the fuck Mike keep calling you? Oh, that's my ex. We didn't work out, but we love each other.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I ain't finna lie. I'm about to hit exit.
Alright, I'ma fuck with you.
Bro.
I'm gone. Because just in my opinion, right, you friends with an ex. What y'all be talking about? Like how y'all used to fuck, how y'all used to date. Like he asking you for relationship advice? You giving him recipes to like collard greens and lima beans and shit? Me personally, I can't imagine. I guess I'm not really friends with exes. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been the best man, so a lot of my exes, a lot of them don't fuck with me, but a lot of my exes do fuck with me and they can't remember why they mad. And on the low, they still be trying to fuck.
Correct.
So my thing is, why you can't find a friend who you've never fucked before? I got homegirls I never laid a finger on. I don't know. I be finding that kind of weird that people be friends and be like, oh, but I like you. Nigga, I don't know, bro. I don't know. If you ain't trying to give me no pussy out the gate, then I don't want it after that.
So you chunking up the 2 fingers if her ex, if Mike call her and be like, hey, how you used to make that casserole?
I mean, it's yeah, but is you calling that your friend? Like your homeboy and all that?
No,
Like
yeah,
this my dog? Like,
I think it all comes from if she lead with that out the gate, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Man, like,
yeah, if he leave with that out the gate, I'm gonna be like, okay, and then when we start to get serious, I'm gonna be like, shit, you still got friends. You accessible to too many people, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel that.
Especially me, I got homegirls, bro. I never thought about fucking them. I done walked in on them in the shower, handed them pads while they on the toilet. Bro, I never laid a finger on them.
Yeah.
Never flirted with them. Never looked deep into their eyes. It was like,
yeah.
You know what? I never did that. Niggas out really like getting on cheeks. I ain't finna see my home girl because I talk to her every day. Now it's like, I don't know how it happened, but I fell in love with you. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like you told me earlier, it's no right or wrong.
Yeah, it's not. I got home girls like that too. Like I got some female friendships that I never looked at them sexually. You know what I'm saying? And never would look at them sexually. You feel me? So I can definitely understand that type of situation. But if somebody did cross paths and they did have sex and that it is an ex, I feel like me personally won't really. First of all, it won't really bother me to a certain extent. And what I mean by that is because let's just say I was dating a woman and she been with Mike for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And now she ain't with him no more. So it's like, that's a long time to be with somebody. That's a lot of chemistry, you know what I'm saying? A lot of invested time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both know each other, families and all that. You got kids involved. Let's just say, see, this is the thing. Most relationships end bad. So now when they end bad, it's like, oh, fuck you. Well, fuck you too. Yeah, I ain't talking to them no more. But what if the relationship didn't end it bad? It's like they just decided to go on their own separate ways. It's like, ain't nobody even betrayed nobody. Ain't nobody cheated. They just decided.
That's true. But if you, to me, right, it just shows the caliber of person you are. If you the type of person that's like, this is not good for me and it's no hard feelings, but I don't want it in my life. Somebody who's friends with like a bunch of exes, that shows that you are not capable of cutting stuff off.
Correct.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Correct. I totally agree with that. And a bunch of exes, now that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? If she's saying that, oh yeah, I'm cool with Mike, Torrance, and Tyreek, and all of them was her exes, but nah, that's different. I ain't rocking with that. I'm talking about.
All right, so look, a woman, we talking about just a normal woman. She might have an ex-husband, a baby daddy, and a boyfriend she was in a long-term relationship with. If she's still in communication with all of them, I ain't gonna lie. You can't check that off on the box, man.
Baby daddy now. Her baby daddy gonna be in her life. You see what I'm saying? So
no, that's true, but let's say it's 3. You got an ex-boyfriend, an ex-husband, and a baby daddy, and a dude you was just fucking and y'all just got tight.
Correct. So
I mean,
what I'm saying.
Women living full lives out there.
That's a lot. If a woman got that much going on and she trying to add,
and now she like, oh shit, I don't fuck none of them. It's just they friends. They just what? Do you have any friends that you didn't fuck? Like you got a friend like you never.
And that concept right there. Yeah, baby girl, you got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? You got a baby daddy, you got a husband, you got an ex.
But let's say they all exes.
Yeah, correct. And you cool with all of them? Cool to what extent? Like, yeah, they can all call my phone at random times. On what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of questions that I would have to ask this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long you was with your husband? Okay, your baby daddy. The only person that I'm giving leeway to a little bit is her baby daddy. It's because, okay, y'all got kids together, so I expect for Buddy to be around a little bit. Okay, your husband, you got kids with him? So your husband not your baby daddy? So it's like, well, damn, if your husband not your baby daddy, so we can kind of X him out the picture a little bit, but it depends on, okay, how long you was married to your husband? 8, 12 years? Okay, I understand that. So now with me, it's like, okay, the baby daddy got to be in the picture because y'all got kids together. So I know he going to be around, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop. Your husband calling you for what? Like, I just need to know, like, what's going on? Like, what's the conversation? If the woman, now here's the thing. If she hiding that, well, then that's the problem. But if she willing to take a FaceTime phone call in front of you and you hear him, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? A conversation definitely got to be had, you know what I'm saying?
So what if the conversation is, these guys are just my friends? I ain't gonna lie. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Me personally, if you're a good woman and these men are just attached to you, but it is a couple things that I would have to question.
Yeah,
because me, right, when I have women who I have had sex with, right, and let's say I don't see them for 4 years, and they like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, what's up, man? You looking good. Hey, that baby got you thick, no boy.
No, I've been this way all my motherfucking life, nigga.
Been that thick.
Always been this thick.
That's the response. You know what I'm saying? Even if you not really trying to clap them, what if they be like, you know, you the first person I actually had sex in the backseat of a car with.
Really?
I mean, now you in a relationship speaking sexual with someone else.
Now see, now, once again, now that's totally different. If y'all sit down in the living room, she get the FaceTime phone call, and she look at it, you look at it, and she like, oh, that's Mike. You already know who Mike is, right? Either that's the baby daddy or that's the ex-husband. And she answered in front of you, and you can hear that. You know what I'm saying? You sit right there, and if Mike on something sexual, you know what I mean? If you can hit a conversation sexual, but then, yeah, you definitely got to have a conversation about that. Like, damn, like, what that's about?
I ain't saying, well, nobody talk, well, I don't know, but just in my opinion, nobody talk sexual every day.
Yeah, correct,
But
correct,
ain't
correct.
but wasn't that the basis of y'all liking each other to begin with?
And that's leaving the door open.
Here's Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? With that woman, I feel like a conversation got to be had to a point where, especially if y'all trying to take y'all relationship serious and on a more intimate level, I feel like she should, but she ain't got to do nothing. If the man feel, first of all, let's get to it. If the man feel like he uncomfortable, like, man, I ain't rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't comfortable with that. Now what she got to do is, hey man, hey, you got to slow up on calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not even, hey, you can't call me no more. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
my
I ain't
man got a
finna lie,
problem
I'ma
with that.
just be 100 with you. Like me and you, we from the same walks of life. As someone who's in the streets, as someone who's not the regular guy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't trying to deal with a woman who multiple men got access to.
Yeah, correct.
I
I feel
mean,
that.
I mean, that's just that. It all depends on now. If she just a homeboy, not if I can see if she's like I ain't friends with girls, but you know, because I don't get along with them. Because you know, women play that. Now
Yeah,
it's
correct.
all about feminism. See, women forgot they even used to say that back in the days. So I'ma let that go. But at the same time, if you see like she cool and she just got a bunch of homeboys, maybe she went to college, or maybe she worked at a job that require her to be around a lot of men. It's some cool women out there. You really just chop it up with them.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on.
But if a lot of these, if you got an ex, a baby daddy, and like a friend who you in your mind like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't rock with that. Like I can't rock with people like me, right? You know, back in the days we used to go out and meet people. You know what I'm saying? Might go to the movies, or I might meet a chick in a club. When people just kind of like in this circle, and it was like, okay, I talked to such and such cousin, and then I talked to my homegirl brother, and then I like people who you constantly around. That's like an ex here and an ex there, a person you fuck there. I ain't gonna lie, that's not what's happening to me.
Yeah, correct. So if that is a situation like with me, that's the situation that I ain't taking seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I fuck with you, but not on a serious, intimate level. You know, it's just a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm
Right.
looking at it. Like, okay, it's just a vibe. Okay, you know him. You know what I'm saying? Him and him. You know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe. Personally, oh, you know what I'm saying? You got too much going on. You feel
See,
me?
I be having to, when I hear these things, I be wanting to know other people's opinions, because I be wanting to hear men say, oh yeah, man, I'm friends. Oh, my girl is friends with her ex, and you know, she's friends with this person and that person. And, you know, just to hear like different experience, because, you know, I'm kind of in a box, because even though me and you ain't from the same place, like our thought process the same. So when I tell somebody like, oh yeah, my homeboy on some type shit, like he ain't finna make his girl do nothing. You do what you want to do. I ain't trying to force you to do nothing. And if what you choose to do make me lose respect for you, really, I don't want to make you stop doing it, because it's really what you want to do in the end.
Yeah,
Why
correct.
I'm forcing you. So like those type of thought processes and stuff like that, like anytime I have a conversation and I'm explaining something, and if a woman even say, oh, well, men do it all the time, why women can't do it? I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know if I should continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Because if that's your response, then obviously you don't know like the type of nigga you talking to, for one. And for two, if I have to explain that to you, now we got to go to a whole seminar. We have to go into a whole string of lessons if you have to ask that question.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, if you ask that question, but then a totally different conversation got to be had.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, so let's come to a conclusion though on it. You know what I'm saying? Like when we end on it, that, you know what I'm saying? If a woman you meet and she already, because we got to give the neps and nieces, you know what I'm saying, some conclusion on this. Saying, man, if you meet somebody, man, they got a lot going on like that, multiple people in their lives that they done had sexual encounters with, and they telling you that that's cool, and I suggest that you can't really take that a serious, you know what I'm saying, into a serious relationship, you feel me? They got too much going on, you feel me?
And I And I also suggest that you ask a couple questions because what people do also, and we don't want to drag this out, just kind of match the actions with the person that's right in front of you.
Correct.
Because people will tell you, oh, this person dogged me out, but y'all still cool, right? So we might as well not even talk about them dogging you. All is forgiven because y'all still cool. You like him so much that he dogged you, y'all broke up, and you still want to be his friend.
We must, it must be two sides. Hey, we must got two definitions of being dogged out then.
Right.
What's your definition of being dogged out? Cause obviously it ain't mine. New drink, you know what I'm saying? What else we got cooking, man? What we got in the vault?
What else? Just like on a little lighter note, what do you think about sex at work, bro? Head, cause I just found this out recently, bro. People is fucking on the job, man.
Yeah. Hey, what they call it? People have work husbands and wives, man. People
Yeah,
go
that
there-
shit funny until you find out. Right.
Yeah, Drewski had a meme like.
Stop. I'm trying to.
First of all, that's cheating. Come on now, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, of course that, but we ain't even talking about that. I'm just asking, what do you think if you at work? Like, you ever had sex at work? On the job? If you can't answer, it's cool. But I'm just saying, it's going on.
I'm thinking sex at work. So is that does you pulling up and the other individual is at work and they on their lunch break and y'all haven't, is that considered the same thing? Cause I'm not at work, but they is.
I mean, I guess however you want to count it.
You know what I'm saying? So if we talking like that, like, oh, she at work, it's her lunch break, you pull up, the goddamn car looking like the new Maybach truck. So it's
Bouncing,
like,
for sure.
Yeah. So if that adds, well then yeah, I done participated in that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, us being at work release or having been at work release, that's how we get off.
Yeah, correct. I done even done that before too. At work release, yeah.
Yeah, so my situation different, but in the free world, because you know, I used to work at the VA and I have heard stories where, oh, you know, these two got caught in the closet. In the closet, because you know, I'm not just naturally out in the open type of person. So, you know, I be seeing things, but I don't see things, and like I keep my head down. So like I found out later that it's going down at the workplace. Fake overtime, or they made me stay late, and yeah, man.
Fake work schedules, period. You going to work, it's Thursday. She got a whole spend a night bag. She ain't even went to work. You done called a job. You done mess around. This is a Tyler Perry movie right here. Hey, Tyler Perry, get at us. Hey, you done sent flowers to a job and they like, Shamika not here? It's her day off. Her day off? She just told me she was coming to work. Oh, my lamb. But I want to say this. I definitely ain't gonna say understand, but I definitely know that that's possible. You know why? Reason why that's possible is people don't realize you spend more time with your coworkers than your own family.
That's true. That's true.
So with that being said, of course, that's gonna start some type of bond. If you spend a majority of your time with this individual, then your own significant other, that's gonna create some type of bond. You see what I'm saying? That's where they get the term work husband or work boyfriend from. You know what I'm saying? Because you spending majority of your time with him or her. So what does that do? That creates a chemistry. Where you going there for lunch? Or we want to go to Wingstop, lemon peppers? You know what I'm saying? So now you and Derek, you work with, y'all taking lunch breaks together. You've been working with Derek every day for 8 hours a day for 4 years. You know everything about Derek. Derek know everything about you. Y'all eat Wingstop together. Sometimes he pays, sometimes you pay. That's a chemistry, man. You see what I'm saying? That almost creates, if you let me tell it, that almost creates a form of love a little bit. You feel me? Because there's different types of love, you know what I'm saying? Love when it comes like in a friendship. So all it take is one good argument in either or relationship. Let Derek come to work. Man, I can't stand that old pussy asshole, man. She all that. Nah, your girl like, she tripping. What Derek gonna say? Yeah, I need somebody like you, man. Like, you don't be, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? The girl can come to work. Can't stand Tyrone. Like, he always be that. So now, Derek on something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna try to, you feel me? It goes down at work. Absolutely. I can definitely see that going on. That don't surprise me. Like, you know what I'm saying? A fit of like, oh yeah, man, that ain't. Yeah, it's going down. Hey, like they say, going down in the DM. No, it's going down in the it's going down in the parking
in the break room.
In the break room. In the closet. Yeah, it's going down, man. So that don't surprise me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Nep and nieces. Hey, if that ever happened to y'all, man, first of all.
Matter of fact, if you know that your significant other got a certain type of job, I would say start popping up to the job. Hey, you eating lunch today? Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah. And peep his or her energy. Watch his or her energy when you, even if you popping up, they may be a little surprised, like, damn, what you doing here? So that might be normal. But what I'm trying to say is, see if him or her energy shifts when they're at their workplace. Most people, right. it is going to shift because most people is trying to be a professional version of themselves while they at work. So I get that. But Nep and niece, y'all know what we trying to say. You know your significant other, so don't ignore the red flags. Like if something telling you that, man,
yes, if you know they love snappers, you know they love them snapper fries. You know what I'm saying? Before Miami, you bring that fried kunk, and she like, all right, what? But when you home, you like, oh baby, I'm craving for these snapper kunk and fried. Now it's just like, what the hell going on? Nah, because you broke into the bonding time with the work.
Yeah. And especially if his or her trying to quote unquote hide you a little bit. And what I'm trying to say is,
shit, I ain't think about it like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you pull up and they trying to like hide you a little bit, like, that's a sign that you can look for, like, no, you ain't gotta get out. Don't get out. Like, don't get out. Like, what? What's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? If they trying to hide you, that's a sign that, like, who you don't want to see me? Like, who you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Why I can't get out and, you know what I'm saying, drive or let you drive? So that's a sign, Nep and nieces, like, and it goes back to, you know your person. So you can almost know when your person is acting a little strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, you acting a little strange, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You feel me? Yeah, so, but yes, do not be so naive thinking that, oh, hell no, it ain't going down at a job. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Yeah.
Definitely possible. So what you got, AB? What you want to talk about? I mean, I got a couple more.
I got one. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And we can just breeze through it. And I want to the people that's watching, I want to bring them up on their awareness because they may not know this. Do you know that I went to the liquor store last night and they told me this. Don Julio and Casamigos, they got a lawsuit going on.
Nah. It's people suing them or they suing people?
No, it's people suing them. I think the state of California and the state of Florida, they suing them. They got a RICO case and all. They suing Casamigos and Don Julio because they saying that they are 100% agave, or however you say that word, that agave, but they're not.
Yeah, it's like agape with a V.
Yeah, but they're not. They were saying that, and I looked it up. So this is a real thing. And somebody else told me too that, bro, that Don Julio can't be real because the demand of it is so high. How is they producing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, alcohol gotta sit for a while to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, so kind of find out, man. It kind of hurt me too now because I'm a tequila drinker, Don Julio and Casamigos and Patron. So Patron,
we drinking Terramana right now. You mess with Terramana?
No, I never heard of that. You know, like Total Wines. Shout out to Total Wines. People at Total Wine is very educated when it comes to alcohol and spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like the employees that work in there.
They is, dog. I don't know how they do it, but yeah,
I think they go to some type of school or something. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta be, because they know.
They know, right? So one of the employees, you know what I'm saying, in my neighborhood had them put me up on game. So I wanted to put the Neps and the nieces on game because I already know y'all.
Get off that Don Julio, Ecofulio.
Baby girl, that's not real tequila. that ain't real tequila. You know what I'm saying?
So they've been cutting corners basically to meet the demand.
Correct. They've been using not all the way, but sugar cane.
And
So
that's bad too.
Yeah, that's bad for your body, man. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's not good for you.
So so I just wanted to let all the neps and nieces know, hey, you might wanna last night I got a bottle Don Roberto. Hey, I told my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, what kind of bottle that is? I said, you ain't heard? Julio got a Rico. Shoot, I went with his brother, Roberto. Don Roberto. Boy, Julio got a Rico charge going on, man. But yeah, so Nep and nieces, man, do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hit the like, subscribe. We got the X on Instagram where you can DM us some questions, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't have no social media, everybody almost got an email. You can email your question at asking@gmail.com. That's Unk spelled with a K, UNK. And yeah, man, if you watching this far, we definitely appreciate it. And you know, like we always say, you could be anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
But you decided to be here with Unk them. So we
appreciate
y'all.
that.